when you wear a dress, or at least when I wear a dress, it automatically makes me want to be and like act more feminine. It makes me feel more feminine when I'm wearing a dress. So it's femininity is within you already as a woman, but these are just some practical steps to help to bring it out, the femininity, to embrace it, basically, to embrace it and to become more elegant and elevate yourself as a young lady. It's never too early or too late. You can still become more elegant even if you're a teenager. Trust me, I know. Hello my beautiful angels, and today I thought it'd be a great idea to talk about femininity and what is the mindset behind femininity and what are some of the practical steps that you can use to become a better version of yourself, a more feminine version of yourself, to get ahead in life, to upgrade yourself as a woman. And you do that with becoming more feminine or embracing your femininity more. So, how do you start a journey in 2021? Where do you start? What do you do? So, I'm here to share a couple of things with you today. Now, I've started my femininity journey last year, in the beginning of last year, so it's been a while. You know, I'm not a professional, but there are some things that I can share with you and hopefully inspire you in today's video. And let me just clear a couple of controversies that have been going on in the femininity community. Is that you need to want this for yourself. You're not doing this in the first place for a man. You're doing this for yourself to upgrade yourself as a woman, to become the best version of yourself. So just remember and realize that you need to want this for yourself in the first place. So let's look at the definition of what exactly femininity is. Those are qualities or attributes regarded as characteristics of women. And another one, femininity is a set of attributes, behaviors, and roles generally associated with women and girls. It is distinct from the definition of the biological female sex, as both males and females can exhibit feminine traits. And now this is true. Men can also exhibit feminine traits. However, it will never come off as natural for men to be feminine, just as for women it will never be natural for them to be more masculine than feminine, you know, because we are. And let me just clear something up. Extremes are never good for you. Stay away from the extremes. Even with the femininity and masculinity, extremes are never good. I do think you should have a balance, but there's a way of handling things in a feminine manner. There's a way of handling the masculine things in a more feminine manner for women, whether that's at your job or whenever you need to be more masculine than feminine. And the same goes for men. They balance their masculinity with compassion and gentleness and kindness towards their women. And that does not make them less masculine. So a feminine woman has a balance but is more feminine, or handles the masculine things in a more feminine manner, if that makes sense. And so just a reminder, femininity is not just about appearance. You can look feminine, but just because you're wearing a dress or something associated with women, that doesn't mean you are a feminine woman now. Femininity is something that starts within, you know, and femininity should shine through you. It shines inside out. So the work truly and really starts inside, and it just shines through, and people cannot but just notice that about you. So it just shines through you as a woman, and it is something that is very attractive and magnetic, and people will want to be around you, other women, everybody, you know, because femininity is something very attractive, and it is a good quality to have as a woman. Okay, so I want to talk about something that I haven't really heard any of these femininity channels talk about the first step to become more feminine. besides the fact that you are doing this indeed for yourself because you want to do that for yourself to level up in life as a woman. And that is that the first step you need is to accept the fact that you're a woman and be proud of it. Learn to love the fact that you're a woman and just embrace it. That's what femininity is about. To be confident as a woman, be proud of being a woman, and just love that aspect about yourself. And it just cannot help but shine through you. So that is the first step. And another thing that I would actually recommend is, yes, starting a femininity diary. That you may have never heard of that, but it's actually very useful. And I started my diary. It was like a self-love diary, and then I connected it to the femininity diary as well. So I connected these two together, and it's super helpful. And I would suggest and recommend you writing down some of the things that you really like about yourself. Write those things down and appreciate them about yourself. Write down the things that you want to change about yourself. And then just envision yourself. Envision your future best self. And I know we all have that vision in our minds of our best selves. How would that person look like? So think about the woman that you want to become in the future. And just think, how does that woman look like? What type of clothing does she wear? What type of things does she say? What is the way that she speaks? What are the things that she doesn't say? Or what are the people that she does not pay attention to? All of these things, write them down, and this will create like a vision for yourself to go for and help you work on things that you may not like about yourself, or things that you want to improve about yourself. This will be very helpful, and trust me, no, it's not lame. No, it's very helpful. So just try it. Trust me, and just try it. So now that we've covered the femininity mindset, we can move on to the more practical steps that you can use to look more feminine, feel more feminine, some things that you can change in your day-to-day life. So I want to talk about clothing, right? Because this is a huge part in the way we look and in the way that we present ourselves. And with clothing, there's actually one rule that I would suggest thinking about, and that's focus on what's strictly associated with men and what's strictly associated with women, because there are these different types of clothes that are more associated with women than men. And I would say focus on that. Focus on what's more associated with women. And that would be dresses. Dresses, skirts, cute tops, and also shoes, sandals, heels. Focus on that within the clothing, and that will guide you into what type of clothing is feminine. So the heels. I suggest that if you don't know how to walk in heels, or if it's not very comfortable for you, I suggest that you start practicing. I suggest that you put on a pair of your heels, or that you go shopping for heels, and that you practice at your house. So nobody has to see that. Practice makes perfect. And let me just say, the first couple of times that you will go out in heels, yes, your feet are going to hurt a lot, yes. But it gets better, trust me. After you've suffered through the couple of nights with wearing heels, it does get better. Your feet do get used to it, and it doesn't hurt really that much. Your feet get used to it. It's not a shocker for them, the fact that you were in heels the whole evening. It's not a shocker to them anymore. So trust me, it does get better. And you don't want to be that girl that puts the high heels just for the picture or just for the show, or that girl that doesn't know how to walk in heels properly. You don't want to be that. So practice your heels. And let's move on to the dresses. So the dresses. So now you can really think about your future self. How do you want your future self to dress like? What type of dresses do you want her to wear, or you yourself, what type of dresses would you want to wear? You can of course look for some inspiration to like celebrity ladies that are elegant and feminine, and you can search for that. And of course, femininity and elegance are intertwined, so I am going to be speaking about as well elegance and femininity, because it does go together. It's not very separate, if I may. So dresses, we could all buy more dresses, we could all have more dresses. And this is a step, one of the first steps that I used when I was starting my femininity journey, is that I went online and searched some nice femininity dresses. The summer is going to become something like your best friend, because in the summer you can wear summer dresses all the time. You can wear summer dresses in the house, when you go shopping, outside. So the summer is definitely great. It's great to start your femininity journey right before the summer, because you can wear the dresses. And now you want to look for dresses that are soft and feminine and not too revealing, because that is not elegant. It's not about being vulgar and revealing too much. It's about keeping it soft, gentle, and mysterious. The whole idea behind femininity and the dressing is doing things tastefully and softly, that it does not come off as tacky or it's just not elegant and trashy. Because there's a lot of these women that are not really feminine, they're more masculine in their behaviors and the way that they present themselves. And what happens when they want to be cute all of a sudden, or wear a dress? They wear a dress, but sorry. So what happens when these more masculine women want to be cute and wear a dress? It comes off looking tacky, too revealing, and it's not done in a tasteful way that is really feminine and elegant or attractive. It's not cute. And don't get me wrong, yes, you can show off, but show off in a respectful way. You can be pretty, you can be beautiful in a dress, but the key word is doing things tastefully and respectfully, because you're not a one-man island. We don't live on this planet by ourselves. Let's keep it real. We cannot just dress however we want. You cannot walk out the house being naked. Why? Because there are other people around, and you have to respect that. And as a feminine woman, it is your job to dress yourself respectfully, in the way that other people will treat you respectfully when they see how you're dressed. Because yes, you can dress however you want, but it comes with consequences, and it will affect the way that people respect you or disrespect you. So it is your decision, ladies. And I know maybe you're a teenager watching this and you want to start your femininity journey, and you're like, well, I go to school. It's not like I can come in a dress every time. And I feel you on that. I feel you. I had the same issue, because granted, I am still a teenager as well, and I do go to school. And so what I started doing, and what you can do, is you can start wearing a skirt. Just get a simple black skirt with stockings, and you can wear that perhaps like once a week, and just slowly start incorporating these things into your wardrobe. And even if you wear jeans, maybe save up and buy a couple of cute tops. My personal favorite feminine tops are, of course, the puff sleeves, so you can buy a couple of tops with like these things, or whatever you like. You can embrace your own taste as long as it's soft and feminine. You can of course still have your own style. So this is what I would do. I bought a couple of these cute tops, and I would wear them with jeans, and you still look more put together, more feminine and elegant than other people at school that come in with a t-shirt, with a sweatshirt. They don't really put effort into their look, and it does make you stand out, so don't worry. And even with the dresses and heels, Find occasions to wear those dresses. Maybe you can start wearing a dress every time you go to church, or a skirt. Even if you don't go to church, you can go for dinner with your friend. You guys can go out for a nice dinner and you can both wear a cute dress, and that can be a cute way. Or even if you don't have friends, don't worry, I got you. You can invite yourself. Yes, you can invite yourself for dinner. You can go out, have a fun time, enjoy yourself, enjoy your own company. Femininity is also about that confidence that lets you enjoy things by yourself without it feeling awkward, or without you being scared or feeling lonely. No, it's totally okay. You need to learn how to appreciate and value your own company before you can share that with someone else. So take yourself out, wear that beautiful dress, wear those heels, and go for dinner and enjoy your own company. And truly believe that your company is very valuable and should not be taken for granted. So now I want to talk about nails. Nails are also important. It does, how they say, your hands and your nails really do represent you as a person and as a woman. So you can go to the salon, of course, to get your nails done. Right now we're in lockdown, so that's not really possible. So of course you can learn to do your nails yourself at home and save some money, of course. And if you're under 18, you don't really need to be going into the salon. You don't have to worry about that. But in general, I would say keep your nails nice, keep them clean. And ladies, do not chew your nails, please. It is in your best interest to stop this habit if you have it. There's nothing cute or attractive about that. So try to stop this bad habit if you have it. And now, what type of nails are not feminine? I think we all know, and let me know in the comments if you've ever been in the situation. You're at the nail salon getting your nails done, and there's always this older lady next to you, or perhaps further away, and the older ladies always get these complex type of nail art, and you're just there like, okay, I see you. No, but it's not cute. You know, they get the bold colors, you know, like the dark red and the detailing and the painting. I would say stay away from the nail art, if I may. And I know you want to experiment with your nails. We all have been there, wanting to experiment with our nails. But let me tell you, it is also not elegant if the nails are too long. Don't go for the nails that are too long, that are too complex. As I said, the complex nail art that are weird looking. Don't go for the bold colors such as weird blues or purples and the neons. Definitely not the neons. That is the worst. It looks really tacky to me. I don't know. It looks very like not cute. It looks very tacky, the neons. Oh my goodness. You know, feminine nails are actually the opposite of what I was just talking about. Feminine and young nails are just simple. The simpler, the better, actually. So when I went to the salon, I would alternate between a French manicure and this pink ombre, like really nice feminine color. I don't really know what's it called, but it's super nice and super feminine. These two styles, they go with everything, with all your clothes. They always will make you look nice and feminine. And I know maybe you want to experiment with your nails. We all have been there. I wanted the long nails. This was like a one-time thing that I got, like the long nails. But if you get the long nails, then they grow out and they get even longer. And that's where it stops being cute. So say when the lady is cutting your nails, say stop before you think it's time to say stop. You know, when they're like measuring the nail, say stop before you think it's time to stop, because really they grow out and the nails get longer as they grow. Now I also want to touch on accessories, because that is also important. Not just clothes and nails, but also accessories. So there's one rule that I would suggest following, and that's quality over quantity. I would suggest just save up a little bit and invest in a couple of good quality pieces. It can be silver and cubic zirconium, but it is still a quality piece that will last you and that won't turn green on your skin when you're showering. So and because that is all we see these days, you know, if you're a teenager, girls, you know, wearing those cheap rings all over the whole fingers, on each ring, on every finger, you know, and those big hoop earrings and that heavy jewelry. But I want to encourage you to go softer with the accessories. Softer pieces will make you look more softer and more feminine and will be more suitable for you. So something simple and soft, like this necklace, something like that. I have like studded earrings on, and trust me, I've been there. It's funny to me now, because before I've been there. I wanted the huge Cuban link chain, I wanted the huge bamboo hoop earrings. You know, I've been there. But I want to encourage you and tell you that your taste changes as you grow. As you grow with age and as you grow as a woman, your taste changes and gets more refined, and you are more receptive to what is elegant, what will elevate you, and what will downgrade you. And you don't want your earrings to go through your ear, and then actually you have to get surgery to get it fixed or something. And really just chill with the accessories, if I may. The less the better. I would say 1 or maximum 2 rings per hand. You know, it doesn't have to be a diamond, of course. You know, this is cubic zirconium, but it looks almost identical, and it's a good way where to start. Now, I just want to quickly talk about makeup. If you're doing your makeup, I more of want to encourage you not to do your makeup in a distasteful way. I will use as an example the drag queens. You know, it is more aggressive. The makeup is it's too much makeup, and I feel like it is trying to almost compensate for the fact that they're not females by nature with the heavy makeup. But you don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. We're women by nature, and natural makeup, it doesn't, you know, do your thing. The glam makeup is always there for a special event. But I would suggest, especially if you're new to makeup, I'm not a pro at makeup, I'm still learning, but if you just go simpler a little bit, and it will benefit you much more. It will look better and it will look more attractive. So just leave the drag queen makeup to the drag queens, okay? And now I just want to touch upon one thing that you've probably already heard about femininity, but it is important, and something that you can start doing today is just put in more effort into the way you take care of yourself, into your looks. You know, feminine women take pride, in their self-care. They stay on top of their self-care and their self-maintenance. Which you can use the smaller steps. Those are the smaller steps, such as, you know, putting on lotion every time you get out of the shower. Try to do that. I know it's so putting on lotion after you get out of the shower, not being lazy. I know sometimes we just don't have time, but try to keep up with that. Also, for example, shaving. In my opinion, shaving should not be a chore for you. Shaving is something that you should want to do for yourself. Either you're doing it for yourself or you're doing it for other people. If you're doing it just for other people, maybe rethink why you're doing what you're doing. But really feminine women do that for themselves because it makes them feel better, it makes them feel confident, and they do these things truly for themselves, and they stay on top of their self-care game. And feminine women are able to take care of themselves first, which then they are able to take care of others, and this is what makes them wonderful friends, wonderful wives, and wonderful women. So yes, and now towards the end, maybe one thing that you might have to stop doing is to not wear pajamas around the house. Please don't let that become your uniform, because it is not cute and it does not make you feel cute. It does not make you feel productive, or at least for me, it wouldn't make me feel productive. It wouldn't make me feel like I want to get things done, and it just makes you want to lounge around the house. And that's okay if that's what you want to do in that day, but just remember that the pajamas are not really making you feel productive throughout the day. And last but not least, a feminine woman has respect for herself. A feminine woman respects herself, so she has standards and she has boundaries. She has boundaries, and just because you're feminine and soft, that does not mean that you let people walk all over you or treat you just any type of way. That is quite the opposite. You have the confidence to walk away from a conversation where you are being disrespected. It means having the confidence to just leave and not to tolerate certain things from people, not to tolerate certain behaviors. It's just knowing your worth and having respect for yourself and having boundaries that other people have to respect as well. And besides having respect for yourself, a feminine woman has respect for other men. Yes, I had to mention this. You cannot be feminine if you hate men in general. You just cannot. It doesn't work. If you hate men in general, if you generally don't have good things to say about men, you can't be feminine. It doesn't work. And of course, I'm not saying that every man is respectable or every man is a good man, but I'm speaking in general. You have to have respect for men in general. Okay. And so my angels, just remember that femininity is one of your biggest qualities as a woman. Of course, besides a good character, a good godly woman character, this is one of your biggest qualities as a woman. So it is worth spending a while studying a little bit femininity. You are now educating yourself. You are now investing in yourself because you're watching these educational videos. So with this video, I just wanted to encourage you to start your journey in 2021. No, it's not late. It's never late to rebrand yourself and upgrade yourself. So these are just a couple of steps that you can apply, and I'm so glad if you watched till the end. I appreciate you very much. I do. Leave me a comment below. I will be answering. And yeah, hopefully stay tuned for more femininity videos like that. And I will see you in my next video. Goodbye, beautiful angels.